Man, I had this horrible dream that I died on that last planet. Eh, it was just a dream at least. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we took out the last, well, quote-unquote, last two Geth outposts in this system. And this time, we are taking out the actual last one out here on Grissom in the Armstrong Nebula. Pick up the 1. Pick up something. I wasn't actually paying attention. Sure. I think it's just those two, probably. I'm gonna hope so, at least. Let's go Rex and Ashley. Just why not? Sure. And we should be pretty close to done with all of our exploration stuff. We're on a moon, there's a hazard. And that must just be the main bunker of the Geth. So yeah, I think this system only opens up if you've done the Geth quest. So you do miss out on a little bit of stuff if you don't explore everything, but also, this quest has no bearing on future games. Fighting from a distance is very easy. There goes down one Colossus. You know what, I should probably at least take out the rockets. There goes one. There goes two. At that point, we should be fine. I mean, most Geth soldiers you don't have to worry about at all when you're in the Mako. The big boys, your Colossuses, Armatures, and Primes you do have to worry about a little bit, as well as rockets. Because, you know, rockets are quite anti-tank. So, like, normal soldier, shock troopers, destroyers, snipers, there is nothing to worry about most of the time. And these things are very annoying. They work quite well as tank traps. And actually, let's go in here. Actually, we've not seen in a little while. Let's make her a little bit tankier. Rex, let's make him a little bit tankier. I've started training up Lift. And because Lift is a... Lift and throw combined are so fun. Got Stalkers. These guys are annoying. Stalkers are unique to Mass Effect 1. They move around quite a lot. They jump around a lot. They have fixed locations where they can jump to, so it's not just like you have to always be on the lookout for them. I mean, you do, but... Stalkers also jam your systems. We've not been properly introduced to Stalkers. One of the main planets will have them properly introduced. Over there, I believe, is a Prime. Get on this side. Or not. Stalkers also do... They're kind of snipers. I don't think their shots are as strong as sniper shots, but they are similar in their approach. But Stalkers are unique to Mass Effect 1. I don't know if it's just they couldn't figure out how to get them to work in the future versions of the combat system. That was a Sapper. Sappers are a... Oh no, that's a Juggernaut. Sappers, they are the same sort of archetype as the Stalkers. There is a third variant that we will eventually see, which is the Shadow, I think it is. Oh, my cover's breaking. But you know what? We'll be fine. He's a big boy. One last sketch falls, you hear music from across the room. Quarren stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds. Innocent loss. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter is shut down. And more importantly, more stuff to loot. Oh. Number of encrypted Geth data files. Proper hands that could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. This, I believe, is Tali's quest. Yes, Tali and the Geth. So we have taken care of that character quest. We still have a Garrus's to wait for, but I believe his is one that you can't start before he's ready. That one takes place on a ship, so you might have to... if that one is, if that's the right case, then that one, he has to tell you about where the ship is located. Rex and Tali's, both of theirs are on planets. Then Ashley and Caden do not have quests like this. They are just themselves the entire time. And while we haven't gotten her yet, Liara, she does not have a quest like this either. It is just those three. The three that are very evidently not humans. Because we've seen Asari before. Liara is an Asari. And the Asari are kind of just blue humans. Obviously, they have more stuff with them. They live very differently. They live about 1,000 years. They are pretty much, I think they're all biotics. No implants, just part of their physiology allows them to be biotics. Obviously, Asari are quite different than humans, but appearance-wise, they're pretty much just blue humans with weird head tentacle thingies. Obviously, Tali, Garrus, and Rex look very different from humans, so they're pretty easy to tell apart. And I would say that with what we learned from later on in the series, because of course we'll learn, the world gets fleshed out more as the series progresses. Duh. I would say that, oh jeez, the Asari are lore-wise more interesting than the Turians. Turians are honestly kind of boring. Their main thing is that they're space Romans, basically. They're space Romans. They have a very militaristic society, very hierarchical society. Lots of order and structure to them. Not too much interesting going on with the Turians, to be honest. They're probably, again, just lore-wise, culture-wise, I would say the Turians are the most underwhelming alien race in the series. Maybe Batarians? We've not seen any Batarians yet, but we will get rather acquainted with them when we tackle Bring Down the Sky. But Turians are kind of boring lore-wise. Asari are pretty interesting, but not exceptionally so. Solarians, those are the lizard people. One of the counselors is one of them. They are more interesting than the Turians, but I wouldn't really call them interesting either. they've got some unique stuff with them. Only like 40-year lifespan, I want to say.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
So yeah, Solarians aren't the most interesting, honestly. Harness Tau, Exodus, Horsehead. Okay, that's why we haven't seen some of them. Because we actually have things on the... Okay, since Kepler Verge is the last one that we need to go to, and I think it just looks like it just has Newton. Anyways, the Solarians are a little bit interesting. 40 or 30, I forget which. Pretty short lifespan. They're lizards.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
We found a connection between the scientists and you. They all worked on a classified project several years ago, on a cruise.
Coups. I lost my whole unit there. You're saying that our scientists were involved?
I can't get any information on what they were working on. The project records were sealed. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
What a shock. This is the one that has to do with the Soul Survivor background. Back to my ramblings about Mass Effect lore that I just know off the top of my head because I am an absolute nerd. This is the interesting planet. Where was I at? Right, Solarians, they're interesting. The Quarians are just fascinating. They are very unique among them. Krogan are also really unique. They live similarly as long as the Asari. Yeah. Anyways, I'm like 90% certain this is the interesting planet. And I think it is with this anomaly. Yeah, Mass Effect does a great job of building up very different feeling cultures. Obviously, the Elcor, like when they're speaking with other races, they have to say what their emotions are beforehand because they're very monotone. I would know nothing about being monotone. This not it? Well, there are giant ladybug things. I guess this isn't the planet. Again, it's one that looks like this, but yeah, Mass Effect, fantastic job of different feelings, different feeling cultures, different feeling species. For the most part, you don't just have humans, but blue, or, well, again, you have the Asari, who, appearance-wise, are humans, but blue. But they do have some fascinating history behind them. They are a very religious society. Again, if you can tell from all the... This is a lot more succinct research to do than my Persona 5 mythology research, because this is just stuff in-game. I don't have to look outside or anything. That's boring. But yeah, sorry, very religious culture. They are the first ones to find the Citadel. Very uplifted by Protheans. very related to Protheans. But obviously we will learn more about them later. Disappointment is immeasurable. Day is ruined. Etc. etc. Bypass failed. That's fine. We can just try it again. And I am struggling on this one. I just hopped right into that one. There we go. All that for stuff I'll probably forget to use. The Entoombing feels familiar in terms of... Tell by how fast they're moving that these are humans. Or at least not yet. I'm pretty sure that for the most part, in Mass Effect 1, people are very much just either humans or Geth. Obviously, we have Krogans who are big deals. Like, later on in the series, you'll have generic enemy types be Solarians, have them be Asari, have them be Turians. But early on, it's pretty much just humans. It's explained by the Atticum Traverse, which is the system that we are... Not the system, the part of the galaxy that we're in. It's a very human area, so there's not as much need to go and look out for, you know, other species. It's mostly humans. But, yeah. Mass Effect 1 is very much a proof of concept game, but it does it very well. Is it the best game out there? Far from it. It's easily my least favorite in the series. It does its job well. It sets up the universe as something that exists, but it leaves enough to be fleshed out. It leaves enough that you still have some things you can find out in a sequel. Which, of course, there are 2 of them. And actually, there's 2 of them as of the time of recording, and as of time of upload. I'm not recording that far ahead for this series. But, I believe they appear to be working on a 4th one. And obviously there is Andromeda. Andromeda, at this point, I honestly would call it a spin-off. Andromeda, very unrelated to anything that happens here. Pretty much only thing that it shares is that it's in the same universe. Andromeda's essentially... That's the way I see it. Let me just heal myself up. Let's use a nice little lift. And the reason that lift and throw are so great, this gets... Lift and throw combo gets ridiculously fun on open fields. It's just so stupid, and it's stupid in the good way. Everyone get back. Well, Tali died pretty quickly. Garrus, if you could. We are very slowly going to be making our way through here. I don't think you can shoot me from right here. AI, yeah, this is an incredibly early 2000s game. The AI is real bad. There's a lot of jank to it. But that's not a bad thing. Of course, I am too young to have played this when it came out. I think I might have been into the series by the time Mass Effect 3 came out, but I was, you know, I remember originally playing Mass Effect on the Xbox. My brother had it, I don't exactly know if he was why he had gotten it. Like, I mean, that's a weird way to work. But you know, oh my, I got smoked there. Wow, okay. Well, yeah. So yeah, my brother had originally gotten the game, yeah, played through the whole series. I had played through it a lot later, because I was still very young. Mass Effect 3 came out. Mass Effect 3, I believe, was 2012, so born 2000, that'll do it. Which unfortunately means that I'm already basically too old to start trying to do YouTube as a career. No, I'm just kidding. Would like to start sooner, but oh well. Can't change the past. You know, I originally played Mass Effect on the Xbox. Loved it so much. It's, again, I said this on episode 1, I believe, but I believe that Mass Effect is one of the best written trilogies in, like, any fiction. So, it's something... Oh, no, I just realized that I have Tali Quest done, but didn't actually do it. I've been done by having to talk to Tali to turn it in. Oh no, that's the place with the thing and stuff. But yeah. Mass Effect, it's a good game. I know, hot take for me to be playing a good game on this channel and me to be talking about it constantly. Obviously, you know, while I'm doing a Let's Play. The big thing is, I would not do a Let's Play of a game that I didn't play. Straight up. I do think that Triangle Strategy will probably be the game that I like the least while playing it, but it's still very good. I had my problems with it for sure, but, you know, still a good game. Anyways, this place looks familiar. And you know what, before I forget, let's just save while I'm here. And of course, just like with last episode, was that last episode? Just like with recently, I will just be doing that stuff off screen. Redoing the stuff that I had before. Off screen. That is one thing, actually. Shotguns can push people over. It's not just biotics that can knock people down, you know, or can. Oh, hi. I think the bad
Medic!
Tali, get out of there. Tali's actually holding her own quite well. I say that right as she gets shredded. Yeah. Now, what I'd like is if they came this way. Have a nice little kill corridor. But they won't. One thing that would be nice is later on in the series, as in 2 and 3, biotics worked a little bit differently. It wasn't just it happened immediately. There is a proper projectile, which makes it both stronger and weaker. It's stronger in that you can kind of, well, you can basically do trick shots. You can avoid cover with biotics. But also, it means that people can dodge biotics. So, you know, not something that really comes up at all until 3. There is a dodging mechanic, sort of, in Mass Effect 3. Loose definition. I did that too late. Let's do that. Let's try sabotage. Let's try a grenade. He's playing this very slowly.
You're good to go.
I can heal myself up a little bit. No, do not do that. You know what? We're gonna use ourselves a shotgun. Try to set people on fire. We're not accurate at all with a shotgun, but you don't really need to be accurate with a shotgun. Okay, I think that's the Krogan dead, probably. And now I just wait up. So yeah, how are you guys doing? They're very bunched up, it looks like. Oh, we're starting to get 6s now. You know what? In original Mass Effect 1, it is very not recommended to use weapons that you are not proficient in. But in Legendary Edition, that really doesn't matter. You are still quite accurate even if you're not proficient. Okay. Now I fall back a little bit. I'm overextending. Oh god, sniper. Really? I'm just gonna cut to when I actually win this battle. Alright, I am slowly making my way through, just picking them off one by one and exploiting the AI with a sniper. And hopefully, this is actually the final run. Whew! Krogan nearly got up. That should be just the sniper left. Yeah, again, don't worry about... In Legendary Edition, I should specify. Don't worry about not being proficient in a weapon. It is no problem whatsoever if you are not proficient in a weapon in Legendary Edition. So yeah, that was an ordeal. But that should be everyone. Yep, Garrus is back up, which means that is, in fact, everyone taken care of here. Wow, that was a very slow fight. Again, this is a very 2000s game. AI is really bad. Also, all my stuff is very red. Except my armor. Armor is very white.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
Toombs? But you were on a cruise. I saw the Thresher mob pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this! This man is delusional!
See, they were running tests on the Thresher moths. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What did they do to you, Toombs?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
He was there! You bastard! He knows the truth! They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on a cruise, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs stares morosely at the floor, lost in his memories. Give the scientist a shove toward the door. Mission is complete. The Alliance courts will take it from here. I'm sure that name Cerberus will never come up ever again. Ever. But, well, with that all taken care of, next time we will be doing maybe the last of our exploration stuff. We have to go over to the moon. Over to the moon, we have a few side quests. Actually, we have the moon, and that might actually just be it for Uncharted worlds, or the non-main story systems. But until then, see you guys later.